Hurts.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marco Wilson.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now Murray off play action. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. T.Y. Hilton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. His throw incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Jamal Agnew. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Niners 28, Jaguars nothing. Jason Sanders sets the kickoff.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Odell Beckham, 82 yards. And the Jaguars get a score closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Nwangu going to get it on the counter.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Murray going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Foyesade and Hurricane.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
Sam Sloman for the PAT.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
On second down, here's Nwangu.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Murray now on first down.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. Going deep downfield for Ross. Touchdown, 49ers. John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, here's Agnew.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think he got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, He's got second and third down to fall back on.
Mike 15. Mike 15. It's been a long day for you. Right, guys, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Now Austin.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
On the run is Nwangu. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
On the give is Nwangu. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On play action, it's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Play fake. Murray. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. John Ross, 81 yards. And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Niners 44, Jaguars 14. Jason Sanders sets the kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
They go play action with Hurts.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It got his man complete. 20, 10, 5, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Amari Cooper, 88 yards. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Anthony Schwartz
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off by David Long. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Is that it?
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Niners 58, Jaguars 21. Jason Sanders sets to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The tackle credited to Jamal Agnew. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll run with Nwagu. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
Big Ace opens, Big Ace opens.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Alert 3, alert 1. Alert 3.
Buzz.
Check 13. Check 13.
Shotgun now from Murray. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Jags will take over here just shy of the 30.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. As Sanders with a carry on 1st down as he picks his way forward for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So 15 yards on the face mask. Going to put them all the way up near midfield.
And that's a mistake in the same way that a broken tackle or a missed assignment is a mistake. You've got to be smart enough to know not to get that hand up anywhere close to the face mask because they're going to get you every time.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Now he's flushed out right.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Max 15. We got to get the ball, D. 19 tight.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, it's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Kill. Hey, switch gears. 36. Check 26, check 26.
Nwangu.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
His kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Hurts throw complete there to Beckham.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play for the Jaguars. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll run with Sanders.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Sanders again.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jags get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Anthony Schwartz.
75 yards.
And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play for the Jaguars. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Lorenzo Carter, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. To try again after the sack. Hurts. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by David Long. And the Niners are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Here's Murray back near his goal line. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Mike spoke ball.
Yeah.
Give me that ball, defense.
Buzz. On the hole.
Shoot. He's coming. We got double up.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Out to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Murray now. Flush to his right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more.
Jaguars 28. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, They don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Back to throw it. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Jason Sanders sets the kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mike 15. Mike 15. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They'll look to throw. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Josh Jackson. Well, Charles, it's one.